fundamentals support what's happening in the stock market right now?
Well, it's very interesting because we're in the middle of earnings season. We're just starting to see the numbers. A lot of positive results. In general, we see that the expectations are low to begin with,
Right.
but companies keep on outperforming their own expectations. I think that's very positive for the market. I think what we're seeing is a big shift from being macro-driven that we saw in the first 6 months of the year to being a little more specific about what investors may be looking in the next third and fourth quarters.
So we saw in terms of top sectors up to this point, discretionary, financials doing very well, market leaders. Is that going to continue for the rest of the year?
Well, that's actually interesting you mentioned that because at the beginning of the year, we saw the high yield sectors like utilities, consumer staples, telecom leading the way. And it was not until, Fed started to talk about tapering that leadership changed. We actually see that those valuations for those high yield, high dividend sectors are actually pretty bit on the overvalued side. So we're going to see a little bit of a shift on that towards financials, technology, and some of the other more industrial names.
And are those sectors, I guess, more undervalued right now or fairly valued?
They're probably undervalued relative to their own expectations. A big component that we always talk about with our clients at Schwab is, where are they on the capital expenditure cycle? We haven't seen that for the last 2 years, something those sectors haven't actually spent any money. And we're starting to see a little bit of activity going on, especially from May through now, where we started to pick up on a capital expenditure. They're starting to feeling less shy about spending money in their business.